So the half-time score, Samoa 14, Tonga 0. Well, the rain is pelting the National Stadium in the Solomon Islands as day 2 of the Oceania Rugby Sevens Championship continues. It is our second men's semi-final. It is a battle between Tonga and Samoa, and it is Samoa who has the advantage at halftime. They lead Kingdom of Tonga. And this downpour is going to mean maybe some slippery conditions. Joined in commentary by the great Waisali Serevi. And it has been a tense affair between these two traditional rivals.
Yes, Tonga has to work hard, especially retaining their ball. They are not recycling ball. They're losing balls on first phase in attack, and the defense have to work hard in defense, connecting where the ball is, because Samoa has been doing offloading game too.
You can just see the gesture there. I think it was from Owen Niue. We're 14-0 ahead. We've got the advantage. We don't need to panic here.
Yeah.
It's Tonga who are going to have to make the play.
It's different when you're losing, chasing scores, but when you're ahead, it's game management. You need to slow down, look after the ball.
Good work in the line-out. Well, these are conditions that none of the teams have faced so far in a day and a half of competition here in Honiara. When we kicked off at 10 a.m, there were beautiful sunny conditions. Right now, it is a typical tropical downpour, something that we are all used to here in the Pacific. But it's going to mean that concentration is going to be extra important. Oh, clever offload in difficult conditions. Forward pass?
Unlucky, yeah. Unlucky.
Well,
I think that strong wind has taken the ball up forward. The wind coming from behind where Tonga's playing again.
Yeah, that's right. You can see the flags fluttering in the background.
Yeah.
It is blowing straight down the field of play at the backs of the Tongan players. Really challenging conditions for everybody.
Yeah.
Spare a thought for our crew. And Samoa dot down again, this time I think it's that man, number 10, Owen Niue.
Owen Niue. Good line.
These conditions really make it challenging for players, for officials, and also for broadcast.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's strong wind coming up our way. But that was a good try by Samoa, especially switches on this weather because it's raining and slippery. It's always difficult to defend. Because there you go, there's the switch.
Well, it's a gutsy play, isn't it, in these difficult conditions? Tell me, when you are playing and the weather changes like this, does it change the way you play, or do you play and continue to play the way you're expected?
We have to come a little bit closer.
Narrow the gaps between the players. Shorten the attacks. Now, the good news is with this high wind, hopefully, this rainy weather that we're enjoying blows through quickly. Here's an example, off the chest. Straight in goes Samoa, advantage Tonga.
That was a hard pass.
That's what you're talking about, isn't it? Shortening the distances.
Exactly.
Keeping the ball in hand.
Yeah.
Well, for Samoa, who are firmly in control of this match, it's now a case of managing the clock, running the time down.
Yes. I think the key thing for Samoa is just the defense. Try and work hard on defense, try and defend for the first 2-3 phases. Work hard as they can to try and turn the ball over.
Scrappy in there. Scrum. Centre field. So 19-0. Samoa over Tonga. Penalty Tonga. Now what can Tonga come up with? Gap closes quickly. Stride in centre field. Turned over though, and onto the boot. It's a foot race. The 2 fastest men on the field, I would suggest. And hacked clear. 5-metre scrum.
There goes the sub for Samoa. I think the starters are heading out to take a rest for the finals. It's like in 15, it's like the South African bomb squad. That's causing a lot of conversation now in World Rugby.
Well, I think we predicted perhaps a Fiji-Samoa double. Looks as though that is going to be the way that this pans out.
It's happening. Samoa, Fiji in the women's and men's.
They've been the 2 standout teams in my opinion. Tonga men have just been blunted by the attack, and down the short side and in. Well, that was lightning by Tainano. Enekosi.
What a run.
Well, it was just like a blue rocket down the sideline, wasn't it?
Yep.
Saw a gap. And,
he saw the halfback trying to cover behind the Tonga backs, and he went back on the other short side with a lot of pace. Good try.
Certainly was. And that is enough for Samoa to book a place in the final, where they will meet the Fiji development side. Short spin, down and around, and dotted down in the corner. Well, after a little bit of frayed tempers in the first half, this one ends with handshakes but advancing to the final. Samoa shut out Tonga.